Hi, my name is Shannon Keith, founder of Sudara and Sudara Freedom Fund, and we are so excited to be on our third day of our Celebration of Freedom Week. And so we are glad that you're here, whether you're here with us live or you're viewing this on Sudara Freedom Fund's website later. We're so happy that you're here because I think you'll be really interested in the topic for today. And that is using business as a force for good. And that's what we do at both Sudara on the Inc. side and Sudara Freedom Fund. We always invest in India and in helping bring jobs to women so that they can help themselves and their children no longer be at risk of sexual slavery. And so we're really excited to have two amazing companies with us today. One is Wet Paint Group, and they're actually a corporate sponsor for our Celebration of Freedom Week. And then a brand new company that we're really excited for you to learn about, Listy.com. So we're going to start off with our corporate sponsors, Wet Paint Group, and I am so pleased and happy to introduce to you Doug and Dana, the co-founders of this amazing company. And first question, would just love to pitch out to you guys is tell us a little bit about Wet Paint Group and what gifting with Give Back means and why you chose to partner with Sudara Freedom Fund.
Great. Well, thank you for having us. This is such an honor, and we've been grateful to be on the path, the Sudara path and trail for years now. And so we are a corporate gifting company based here in Denver, Colorado. The principles of gifting with Give Back really started from the first brand we brought on with Revo sunglasses, bringing vision and sight to thus advantaged people here in the United States and around the world. And as we slowly added gifts and recognition programs, we have walked that talk of really trying to make a difference and impact with how, whether it's a corporate event, on-site event, or a virtual marketplace, everything behind Wet Paint Group stands behind meaning, a message, a story of how we can change somebody's lives, a group, a population, the environment, and Sudara Freedom Fund has just been a no-brainer for us to get behind as a company over these last few years as a corporate sponsor. We've been around for around 6 years. We've really, for me, as a former and still psychotherapist and making the leap into event planning, people have often asked, how do you combine those skills? And it's really simple. We evoke emotion by pitching a story and a gift that can actually gift and pay it forward long after the event. And do you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, I mean, in a nutshell, purposeful gifting, we work with many Fortune 500 clients. They're looking for ways to support their community. And a lot of times, they just don't even know how to activate that initiative, those objectives. And so we come in and make it very easy for them, a turnkey solution to not only recognize their high level, high value guests or employees with a unique gift, but also that it has a message of caring and supporting the community. And so like what Dana said, we're about connecting to the emotion and not just here's a thing, but the thing is really a medium to do good.
Absolutely.
I love that so much. Thank you guys for sharing. And based on that, what kind of response are you getting, both from your clients and your customers and also from your employees with this type of approach of using your business as a force for good?
Well, can I share just a recent example that is so profound? I mean, words can't even really capture it, but we were just in Arizona for a big conference, and we were asked to design a CSR project, like team building project. And, this group has done like Build a Bike and things like that in the past. Well, this year, we partnered with one of our vendor partners, Mavis Herrera, and she makes these beautiful bags out of recycled products. And so we spoke in front of the group about, and we put together what would you call it? A paint, it was called Paint It Forward, but we actually took tennis shoes that we had purchased, like little Chuck Taylor tennis shoes that were, blank canvas. And we had 500 people, from the insurance community paint these shoes, and then we donated them to the Phoenix Rescue Mission. And the response that we had, and what we have this with Sudara too, but this is just a kind of a very recent experience, is there were tears in the audience. There's like, we're doing something so impactful, something as simple as a pair of shoes for people in need, homeless population that don't have, they don't have those. You need shoes to get around and go to work and things. So the response that we get from corporation, I mean, corporations are built of people, right? So the response that we get, that's a recent one. There were tears in the audience. There was overwhelming response and a sense of purpose at this convention that it was magnificent.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're so honored to be a part of that.
I love it. So based on that, bringing it back to this amazing partnership that you have with Sudara Freedom Fund, what are your kind of wildest hopes and dreams? Where do you want to see this go?
Well, I can answer that without a doubt. And it's being in the travel industry and having spent the majority of, or actually our entire careers in it to some extent, it's our responsibility and passion to educate and to be the voice, to be the eyes, to be the influencers of the prevention and elimination, Shannon, of your goal in 2040, I believe you want to eliminate sex trafficking around the world. We are on path to, and I think with this kind of messaging, to really be enforcers and influencers on how do we make a difference, not only from India, other countries, but in our own backyard. And so that's why this partnership with Sudara has just completely lit a light in Wet Paint Group, amongst our employees, amongst our clients. The empowerment of women, we just were certified as a women-owned business, which was a huge deal. We're very excited to share with the world. And it is our sort of responsibility and privilege and duty to really make a difference on a grand scale in how we can do that is through our corporate gifting, the vehicles that we have, and the clientele and the top people in the world, from the airlines to the transportation companies. It's limitless. It really is. I feel it's a gift to be able to service events around the world, because we can carry this message in every suitcase and every event and every client call and every gift and product. And so there is so many parallels of opportunity to meet those goals and to create an extinction for what's been an absolute catastrophic systemic problem that, Shannon, you discovered, 20 years ago or whatever.
I know,
so we're behind you all the way.
Oh man, your passion is contagious, Dana. I just gotta say, I'm just fired up, hearing you talk about it. I'm like, yes, absolutely, keep going. So I love this partnership. Thank you so much for all that you're doing on behalf of the women and girls that have been helped, and that we get to celebrate their freedom, and on behalf of the women and children who are still trapped in the brothels, that we are committed to also coming alongside. So thank you for your partnership. I can't wait to see it grow and accomplish all of the things that you've been talking about. It's amazing. And now I'm going to pivot and turn it over to our friends at listy.com. And they've also just launched, they're a brand new company, just launched this month. I believe it was the second week of November, really exciting. And they've already raised through their platform over $1,000 for Sudara Freedom Fund in like just about a week. And so that's really exciting. Also want to just give them just a few minutes to tell us about their exciting company. So guys, why don't one of you tell us a little bit about, you're just getting started, would love to learn about listy.com.
Definitely, yeah. So we are so excited to be part of this whole journey with you guys, and to be starting this with an organization like Sudara. And so I'm Caleb. I'm one of the co-founders of Listy. And we launched on November 8th. And yeah, like Shannon said, so far we've raised a little over $11,000. I'm sorry, $1,100, $11,000 total. But 10% of all of our donations go towards our charity. So over $1,100 for Sudara in 1 week. And so what Listy is it's a crowdfunding platform. And Nathan and I have always just loved crowdfunding. We love how people can write their stories, promote them, raise money for charities. But typically crowdfunding platforms are used for two purposes. You're either getting on to collect donations, or you're getting on to donate. And we thought, how can we combine the two so that you could do it all? Because there's people out there who might just need a couple extra bucks for gas or groceries, or to go out to a nice dinner, who knows? But there's so many people out there that could benefit from just the human kindness that we see every day on crowdfunding websites. So we developed a platform where when you make a donation to a campaign, it automatically creates a campaign for you as well. And 10% of that donation goes to charity. So we're able to do three things at once on Listy. And so far, We've just had great feedback. People are reaching out to us. We had this one woman in particular, hey guys, I'm a single mother. What you guys are doing is amazing. And I could just totally see how this is going to help me out. And we literally cried because we were like, that's what this is for, wow.
That's
but
so
yeah,
exciting, Caleb.
It has been so great. And just to be a part of this and hear that, hear someone reach out to us and tell us, it's helping is just so awesome. So we're so happy to be here and just be a part of this journey with everybody.
I love it. And so with that, Nathan, what are your wildest hopes and dreams for Listy.com? I mean, you're already making an impact on individual people's lives, like Caleb just shared. Where do you see this going?
Well, Caleb's story, yeah, that is literally the heart of what, when we thought this up a couple years ago, that was the people that we wanted to reach and meet and be able to impact. And we're hoping as our community grows that we can relieve some of those burdens that people have just in everyday life, like that single mom who just needs, some help on medical bills, or people every day that could use help to better their kids' futures and be able to, put them in sports programs or academic programs that they may not be able to do every day. And so we want to be able to reach as many people as possible. Right now we're focused, in the United States, but hope to just grow internationally, and hope that as we partner with Sudara and impact lives in sex trafficking, that we can provide another platform that allows them to use some funds to be able to better their lives as well. So almost like a matched effect of being able to go, hey, money I'm earning, I can use in the Listy environment, and I can have other people from around the world help me as well to get people out of that sex trafficking as well. So
I love it. Thank you so much for being so creative and using your passion. And really, it's kind of the democratization of crowdfunding, which is like this social funding, which is really exciting, almost a new sector that you're creating. So we're really excited and really honored that you've chosen Sudara Freedom Fund as your launch charity. And what is something, Caleb, just in this short time that you've launched, that you've experienced in this partnership with Sudara Freedom Fund that maybe other aspiring businesses can learn from?
Yeah, definitely. So like we said, we've been developing this for the last 2 years, and we had all these, plans in mind on how it's going to work and what's going to happen. And this is exactly how it's going to go. And just in the first week, we've learned that things change, different ideas happen, and the best thing to do is just to make the adjustments and keep moving forward. So, partnering with Sudara, you guys have been an amazing help with us, to help us learn these things will change, make adjustments, and then just go for it.
I love it. I love that that inspirational word of just a resolve, right? When we have resolve, we know we're doing something good for the world and for community, that we can do that together. So thank you so much for choosing, again, Sudara Freedom Fund as your launch organization charity. We're super honored and excited to be on this journey with you. And we know that you're going to continue to do great things. And again, I wanted to thank and recognize the Wet Paint Group for being our corporate sponsor. They gave $5,000 this week to celebrate freedom and to really kick off this week of celebration, and also recognizing that Listy has raised over $1,000 and is still going. So thank you so much to both of you. And as you may have heard from our executive director, Glenn, yesterday, we have a match challenge this week from some good friends who want to match dollar for dollar for up to $30,000. So that means every dollar that you listening out there donate turns into $2. So if we can raise $30,000, it will be matched 1-to-1, creating $60,000 to do lots of good towards our mission. So that's really fantastic. And we encourage you, if you're feeling compelled, either through your business or personally, to get involved, you can give anytime at sudara.org. And we would be happy to welcome you as part of our donor family. We're excited to announce that we have received some gifts this week, which is really great. $6,500 from the Gocknauer Family Foundation, $500 from Paul and Jody Crumpy, and also $500 from Charles Annis. Thank you so much to those families who are joining and standing with us. So that's $7,500 that is already turned into $15,000 with our match so far. So we're really excited about that. Would love for you to take part in that and join us, excuse me, again at sudarafreedomfund.org to make those donations. Also, just a quick reminder to bid on the beautiful sari that Beulah from India introduced to us. We will make it into something special and unique just for you for the holidays, to keep for yourself, to spoil yourself with some self-care or as a gift for others. The bids are going throughout the week and it will go to the highest bidder. You can see a picture of that sari on our Facebook or Instagram accounts at Sudara Goods. And now there's going to be a giveaway today as we celebrate our Using Business as a Force for Good Day. For those of you listening, please tell us something you wish the world had more of, right? We want to interact with you. We want to hear from you. It could be peace, love, compassion, clean air, fresh water, you know, whatever it is. What is something that is in your heart that you just wish the world had more of, or something that you are going to share with others about Sudara? So either of those comments will get you a chance to win today's awesome giveaway, which is a Sudara robe. It's so beautiful. I think Dana and Doug even have one on display right behind them. So a beautiful, that's Anjou print. A beautiful Sudara robe will be today's giveaway. So again, thank you for being here. We're so excited and we hope that you will just take something away, and that's how can you use business as a force for good? Whether you're a business owner, an employer, or a consumer, you can make a huge impact through business. So again, thank you for being here. Please donate at sudarafreedomfund.org. You're not going to want to miss tomorrow's mini-series. Again, we'll have 10 minutes of impact with you. We're going to hear from some amazing college students at St. Mary's who are putting action behind their mission. So this is really the future and the next generation of social impact and social entrepreneurs. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to get reminded when new content is available.